Hey guys and gals, it is the Cannabis Crone. I'm here at beautiful Lake Alice in the middle of Tick Haven. I just bought a phone from Consumer Cellular about 2.5 weeks, no, it was about a week and a half ago. And unfortunately, it started glitching after the second day, so I'm waiting for my replacement phone. This thing is a piece of crap. If anyone's looking to buy one, don't. It's the Consumer Cellular brand cell phone. $100. Which for me isn't cheap, maybe for other people, but anyway, so the camera only goes one way now. But that's okay because you probably don't want to look at me anyway. But this is just a Minipod to just talk about a real big concern of mine, and that is this drought. This is not what we're supposed to look like in northern Minnesota. We're not supposed to have brown grass. My lawn is completely brown. Now I happen to be next to a green space, which is a little bit better, but I'm actually afraid to let dude drink any of the lake water because there have been cases of extreme bacterial infections coming from a lot of the different lake waters around here, which is just sad because that's what we're known for. We are the land of 10,000 lakes, and we are known for our, our swamps and bogs and beautiful green spaces. And right now, well, our beautiful green spaces are turning brown. This should be like a lush green right now, this grass. It's only as you get closer to the lake where the grass can still get water. And, also, I've noticed that it's a lush green area wherever trees are. So trees actually help the environment when it does go through these periodic droughts, although this one is worse than I've ever seen since moving here. So the reason this is so poignant is that we are going through a nationwide drought, the likes of which we haven't seen in decades, and Enbridge was given the go-ahead to keep building their pipeline. But this is because of the fossil fuel industry. No one else is to blame but them and our government and our both Republican and Democratic skeezy politicians who are taking money from fossil fuel to make sure that fossil fuel can continue on being a big, huge money-making conglomerate. So, yeah, that's why this shit is real important to talk about. Because regardless, Enbridge needs to be stopped. All these companies need to be stopped. And the DNR needs to start adopting a different criteria. Because if we've noticed, these areas are still green where the trees are. Trees help to mitigate the circumstances of drought among other plant and animal life for a time. They can't sustain indefinitely, but they can help us sustain through a season or two of droughts, and that's pretty impressive. So the DNR needs to stop sanctioning these timber harvests on state and public land. That's all there is to it. We need to evolve past that because, right now it's not serving us. It is not serving us, and it's not serving our environment. So if you have a chance, there's a few places on my lawn that I'm continuing to water. I have 5 acres, and I can't take care of the whole 5 acres, but there's certain spots, garden spots. I'm keeping dishes of water around the property for animals that are thirsty because 3 swamps in our area have dried up. That is scary. That's very scary when a swamp dries up, and these swamps, we can't afford to lose any of them. They are the liver and kidneys of the Earth Mother. They filter so that our lakes stay healthier. Well, right now our lakes are not that healthy. Lake Bemidji, I won't even let my grandkids swim in right now. We went down there and it was horrible. The water smelled horrible. It was so polluted. Yeah. So the health of the lakes is in jeopardy right now because the rain is what helps them clean themselves. So I would be very careful. Do not let your pups drink out of streams or lakes this season because that blue-green algae can kill them. And there's a lot of it around now because of the warm temperatures the bacteria growing, and the fact that we have not had any rain in weeks. So when you put those dishes of water out for the animals, make sure you put a big rock in each dish so that if bugs, dragonflies, butterflies, whatever, stop to take a drink and they get caught in the water, they can climb out on the rock. I've done that, and this season I haven't had any dead bugs in my water because they're able to find a way out. And you know what? The insect population is just as important as we are. So yes, let's try and get our own little heavens through this horrible drought. And Enbridge needs to be stopped no matter what. Enbridge and all of the other fossil fuel components to that industry. Logging needs to be stopped. I mean, it can't go on. We really need to take a firm hand on environmental protection. And if the government won't do it, then we need to do it. And the government can go fuck themselves, but we need to do it because it doesn't matter whether it's legal or not. Saving the environment is the only way that our progeny have a future. It's that serious, folks. I've never seen a drought this bad in this area. And I've been living here for, what, 27 years? Something like that. So, yeah. So stay hydrated. Give thanks if you do have clean water. And whatever you can do to help support the water protectors with Line 3 Enbridge, there's all kinds of information about it on Facebook. But we really need to do everything that we can, including giving them supplies if you can't go stand on the line. Stuff like that. It's real important. A shout out to Simone Senegals and Nancy Bolio for really keeping us educated on this and putting their bodies on the front line every day. So thank you, ladies. You are strong women, and there's a lot of us that look up to you. So I hope everyone has a beautiful day, and remember, we need to protect this space, because if we don't, there will be nothing left to save us. Love you guys. Namaste.